Today I'm attempting my first get ready with me, so stick around to find out where I've been, where I'm going, and to test out the Orange You Glad ColourPop color palette. Hello readers, I am at a point where I finally want to film a video, and I figured I would try a get ready with me since I'm going to be putting on makeup anyway. The lighting is not optimal at this time in my room, so I apologize for that. Whatever I do wrong this time, hopefully I'll get it right next time. I actually struggled with whether I should try to put on makeup the way other people put on makeup, or if I should just show you how I put on makeup. And so we're gonna go with the latter. As an artist and a designer, when I see makeup and when I see colors and the brushes, I want to have them all, but I am by no means a makeup artist. I actually very rarely wear makeup, so this should be an adventure. I will do my best to tell you what colors and what products I'm using, but chances are I'm probably doing it all wrong. So if you want to leave me tips in the comments, you're more than welcome to do so. I don't know if you guys want to get all TMI about my skin, but it is something that I'm insecure about, so I kind of want to talk about it just in case there's anyone else dealing with the same things. I just recently went to the dermatologist and found out that I do have a bit of rosacea, so they just gave me some cream to be putting on, which I've been trying to do, but I don't remember to do it all the time. And the other thing that's been really bothering me about my skin is that I actually have sebaceous hyperplasia all over my face. And this is something that kind of gets worse. I've noticed that there's a correlation between the junk I'm eating and how the hyperplasia swell up, get bigger, disappear, stuff like that. So I'm at a point right now where I'm trying to eat less bread, eat less sugary things, and it is subsiding a little bit, but it's, from what I've been told, not something that necessarily goes away. You either have to like burn them off or just kind of deal with them. I occasionally do like an apple cider vinegar clay mask, and I've noticed that it gets a little bit better after I do that. But just in case you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, I think it's actually more prominent when I put on makeup. But I have like a spot here, I have another one on the other side of my nose, I have some here, but mostly like over here. And it's not the dark spots, it's actually, they're like bumps. I don't know if you can see that or not. So of course you apply on makeup, and then all of a sudden if I put on highlighter or whatever, the bumps are highlighted, and it bothers me. I did a poll on Twitter to find out what color palette you guys wanted me to use, and there was a tie between purple, peach, and orange, but Laura from Bookies and Cookies came in and saved the day, and so she chose orange to break the tie, so that's what we're going with. I haven't used orange before, so we're about to find out if that's a color I can work with. I just washed my face with some turmeric face wash, and I subscribe to Ipsy, so I have a lot of different little samples. I'm about to use Goldfaden MD's Problem Uneven Skin Tone Vital Boost Daily Moisturizer. And if I don't put on a moisturizer, my face is pretty dry, and then it gets flaky, and then my makeup looks even worse. So moisturizing is a must pre-makeup. I'm sure everyone already knows this, but the other thing that I like to do, because I do wear a lot of matte lipsticks, is that I apply chapstick before. Also, check out my makeup bag. I got it from Torrid. So I like to apply chapstick beforehand, just so it can kind of be absorbed a little bit before I put on like really lip drying stuff. I usually wipe it off like right before I apply my lipstick. And this is Blistex. I really like this actually. I like the way it tastes. It's peaches and cream, limited edition with 15 SPF. It actually burns a little bit. I'm sure that's great. I should probably use concealer, but I don't have any. I probably have plenty actually. I just don't know where it is. I use this Garnier Nutriste Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller. I don't even know if it works really. I just love how it feels because it's really cold when I put it under my eyes, and I just kind of use that as under eyes like concealer. It's running out. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. And I let that sit a little bit. I'm sure the smart thing is probably to apply the eyeshadow first. I don't normally. I usually do my foundation first and then my eyeshadow, and then I do my lips last. Let's change it up a little bit. I guess maybe I will do my eyeshadow right now. So here's that orange palette that we were talking about, Orange You Glad by ColourPop. This is what the colors look like, and they are called Zested, Squeeze Me, Creamsicle, Rise and Grind, Clementine, which is the one perfectly in the center, Sunkissed, Tangerine Dreams, Mimosa Miami, and Ya Peel Me. That center one, Clementine, is like sparkly as fuck. So I think what you guys will probably find really weird about how I apply makeup is that I don't use the staples that I think most people use, in the sense of like, I usually don't wear eyeliner or mascara. One, because I feel like I have really dark eyelashes anyway, and then I have not been able to master mascara without it ending up like all underneath my eye, and it just ends up being more of a hassle to take off, so I just don't even bother with that. This won't look so weird after I put on foundation, at least I hope not. I don't really want these colors to be super bright, so I'm not gonna apply a primer. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Creamsicle first, and while I'm doing this, something you guys should know is that I have not, ooh, this is bright. I have not made a video in almost a month. I actually teach, and this month is like super high enrollment months, and when that happens I end up teaching on campus instead of online, because I normally teach online. For an introvert, teaching online is fine. It's awesome. I can do that. But when it comes to teaching on campus, things become a little bit harder. I had a class, I still have a class of 83 students. And while this is something that I've done before, it happens to be a little bit more stressful this month than in previous times. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Can I? I don't, am I an orange person? I don't know. I'm trying to utilize the phone and the mirror that I have next to me. So anyway, yeah, it's been like super stressful. I have just been working overtime, and I haven't had a chance to stop and do the things that I want to do, but I definitely missed BookTube. I missed making videos, and I find that doing that helps recharge me, and I really need that right now. Are we okay? I don't know if we're okay with this. All right, let's go with Ya Peel Me, which is the darkest color in the palette, for some crease action here. I was expecting that to be darker. I actually do have a lot of videos planned. I need to do the Back from Booknet Fest tag. That's definitely coming. Guys, I still have a BookCon vlog that I need to get up, and I have a lot of footage, so I'm not just gonna not do it. I need to do it. Okay, it is kind of bright actually. I think the colors are not looking perfect to me because of how dark it is in this room. Now, of course, in my stressed state, I have wanted to buy things. I very especially want to be buying books, but due to the shelf mastery stuff, I have limited myself to 12 books for the year, and I have already reached that cap. And so I'm just not gonna buy any more books. But now that makes it hard because I feel like I need some shopping therapy. But thankfully, the new iPhone just came out. So we're filming this on the iPhone 11 Pro, but also in a dark room, so I don't know. There have been a few people like Derby and Weekend Reader that bought bookmarks for me during Booknet Fest, and they have been very awesomely showing them off. Derby did it in her Back to Booknet Fest tag video, and today and previously Weekend Reader has been posting pictures on her Instagram, so I really appreciate that. I'm in the process of setting up my shop. I just recently took pictures of the bookmarks, and then I have to add them, and I'm working on one more bookmark that I may do a pre-order for because it is an Evelyn Hugo bookmark. So I will keep you guys posted on when that's up and pre-orderable. Now I'm just gonna apply Zested to my lids. Who needs brushes when you have your fingers, right? I don't know, I feel like I want to add brown to it. Like, I feel like You Peel Me is not dark enough. But it's fine. I'm sorry, I just flipped everybody off. I did get some in my eyelashes, so it probably would be good to put on mascara, but I can't bring myself to do it. Okay, so for foundations, I use Origins Stay Tuned Balancing Face Makeup in Linen. And I went to like an Origins event, and they're supposed to be like all natural products and this, that, and the other thing. I don't know how long ago it was, but I paid some good money for this foundation, and you best believe I'm gonna use all of it. And I apply my foundation with a Q-tip. That's just what I do. I like to blur the edge of my lips because I use lip liner, and I really just like to make sure that my lips are just very straight and outlined. Like, that's probably like the most meticulous part of me putting on makeup is when I put on my lipstick. So is that even the right word? I don't know. So I have been missing everyone from Booknet Fest. We had such a good time. I will talk about it more, I guess, in the tag video, but I'm now looking forward to attending Yallfest, so I will be doing that. Outside of that, I have some booktube friends that live in Tampa, and we like to get together to do reading retreats, and I think this year we've done 2, so we'll probably do a 3rd one in December, and that's something that we have to plan for. So we're looking forward to planning that. I probably should have grabbed a tissue so that I could get my chapstick off. Not sure what lipstick I'm gonna wear with this, but there's like barely anything left in this, but I haven't bought a new one yet. So it's MAC Skin Finish Natural in Light Plus. I don't know if you guys have ever gone to Yallfest. If you haven't, I would definitely suggest checking it out if you're able to. The cool part about it is that it's, for the most part, a free event, so you don't have to worry about tickets to the event itself. There are a couple of things that happen during the event that you may want to pay for, like some of their keynotes. For the past couple of years I have purchased, and tickets tend to be like $8 a piece, I think. This year I really didn't purchase any keynote tickets, but I did purchase tickets for the SmackDown, which is kind of like the last event of Yallfest. And because Yallfest is run by all YA authors, they get together for the SmackDown and they do this performance thing. It varies year to year. They have different things that happen. Last year, a few of the authors did choreographed dance from scenes from different book related movie adaptations. I will link to my vlog from last year in case you're interested in checking that out. So there are a lot of panels and they all take place within like a certain radius within downtown Charleston in South Carolina. It kind of has two things going on. You can attend the panels where you hear the authors speaking about different topics, or you could focus on meeting individual authors and having your book signed. The blush I've been using lately is from Tarte and it's called Party. Yeah, the first year that I went to Yallfest, I was like, I'm gonna get everything signed. They give you about an hour for each author. So the author is signing for however long they can fit, or for however many people they can fit in that hour. Sometimes they'll stay a little bit longer, but for the most part, they cap it at that hour. And so I spent the whole day rushing from line to line, trying to get all these books signed. And it just, in the end, it didn't feel worth it to me. Yeah, you get to meet, you know, an author for a couple of minutes. You can usually take a picture. Sometimes for the way bigger authors like Victoria Aveyard or Veronica Roth or like James Patterson or whatever, like the really bigger ones, you might have to get a wristband. So you have to stay online to do that first. So after that one time, I was like, you know, I found it so much better just to be listening to the authors instead while they were during panels. I felt like I got to know them. It inspired me to look into their work if I hadn't already. So I would just much rather see the authors from a distance. I don't have to meet them. I would rather like get to know them that way. But you know, there's tons of readers there. I'm sure you'll see lots of booktubers there too. It's definitely a fun experience. If I was going to prioritize book events, me personally, the two that I feel like I have to go to every year are Booknet Fest, and that's definitely number one, and then Yallfest is second. I have this Sonia Kashuk highlighter stick in Sparkling Sands. And it's just really convenient. I don't know if I necessarily love it, but the convenience of it is fine. I usually put it on my top lip on here and here, maybe like right here. If I have enough time, I try to fill in my eyebrows a little bit. Not super crazy though. I have to get them waxed again. I don't really like how they were done the last time. I need to find someone that like will do them really well, because eyebrows just make like such a big difference, the way they frame your face. Like, what is that even? Like, she just jacked them up, man. Unfortunately for me, I just turned 40, so now I have white hairs in my eyebrows, which is awesome. And like, obviously you don't want to pull them out because then you're gonna have like missing spots, but at the same time, the white hair already makes it look like there's missing spots. I don't know if I already said this, but I was inspired to do this Get Ready With Me by Ali Corvere, so might as well give her a shout out too. She's done some pretty awesome ones. I will link to her channel in the description below. So the lip liner I'm gonna use is Lord & Berry Blush. Time to wipe off the chapstick. It's gonna be hard to talk while I'm doing this. I mean, I know that like some people don't even line their lips, and I just like to try to have the lines be perfect. I feel like it just, I don't know. if I was gonna pick a feature that I want to accentuate on my face, it would be my lips, so I try to treat them with care. In case you were wondering, that's how I apply lipstick with a lip ring. Gotta flip it one way and then flip it the other way. And then I'm gonna go with Ariel lipstick from ColourPop. I don't know if the color has a name other than Ariel. No, it's Ariel. This is what the case looks like. It's kind of cool. It's got all their signatures on it, all the princesses' signatures on it. So I don't usually match my lipstick to my lip liner. I usually have the lip liner be just like a little bit darker, and I definitely like to go back in with a lip brush, which seems to have disappeared from my makeup bag. I think I probably like took it out to make sure that I could reapply lipstick at some point, but we're gonna try to find another one. So I don't want this harsh line, so I'll just kind of blend it in. I think that's okay. All right. My hair hasn't been very cooperative since the last time I bleached it, but at this point I'm just trying to grow it out. Anyway, this is where we're at with that. Thank you for joining me. I kind of feel like I should have had a lot more interesting stuff to talk about. I'm sorry that I didn't, but I finally have makeup on. I can go record the Back to Booknet Fest tag. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.